Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Nate.
I'm Mikey.
We're here to help you improve your balance. So today we're going to be going through the Stand Tall, Don't Fall book by Bill Cates. And this is a very important video. We're going to show you how to fall properly and also what to do if you have a fall, how you get back up. So this is important to integrate into your mind, and if you can practice this a little bit here in the living room or at home, and make sure to do this safely. We're going to show you the best tips, and if you want to follow along, you can join us right now. So let's take a look first at the fall. So if a fall occurs, so the first thing you want to do is to lower your center of gravity and bend your knees. So immediately if you start losing your balance, lower your body right away, okay? And you try to get your center of gravity as close to the ground as possible. So then if something is nearby, a wall or a chair, try to grab onto it and try to slow down your fall. So if you can, grab a windowsill or a wall or a person or anything, try to just grab onto it and be able to catch yourself and slow your fall. Okay? And then if you are still falling, try to land on your side and roll. So you dissipate the energy by rolling. So instead of just coming straight down and impacting the ground, you want to roll. Now if you can, you want to try not to extend your arms outward to try to stop yourself, because what happens is that's how a lot of people fracture their arms and they get hurt that way. So now if you can avoid it, of course that may happen, or if you have to protect your head, but the better thing is to actually pull your arms in and try to protect your head as you roll, just like that. So once again, we can show you here. So protect your face when falling. Bend if you fall and are bending your knees and able to land on your side and roll. Then place your hands over your face and your head, and you try to protect that. That's the most important thing, to avoid traumatic brain injuries, TBIs, and impact directly to your head. Okay, so now those are important things, and of course understanding is one thing. If you can actually kind of practice this safely without hurting yourself, you want to get it into your muscle memory, and that's going to be the best option.
Yeah, and there's like you say, there's a lot of different ways you end up falling. Trying to fall slowly is almost very unnatural. I think Nate and I fall enough that we enjoy this and that we do a lot of it sort of on our own. And so it's really hard to take it step by step without practicing it a little bit, getting comfortable with the floor, starting from a low position, rolling on the ground, and sort of working your way up. But that can be a challenge for people to work on falling. So just different parts of it we have to work on, and hopefully you can get comfortable with the ground at least and start to integrate some of these from a falling position in a way that you enjoy, that's safe.
Yeah, so now if you have had a fall, how do you get back up? So there's 7 steps. So let's say Mikey's had a tumble, hopefully he's protected his head and hasn't hurt himself too bad. So the first thing, you want to just lay down all the way onto your back. So you can kind of bend your knees and just lay down like this. Okay, you just stay there and you wait. And first thing, you just assess the situation. So you kind of just scan your body, take a few breaths, see if you can feel, is there anything hurt? Are you injured? Does anything not move? Did you hit your head? Did you hit your shoulder? What was the impact? What happened? So just stop, and first step, just assess the situation, okay? Now, if you're alone, and if you're not hurt, then try to roll to one side, okay? And now if you can do that, and if sometimes you don't know that you're hurt until you try to move, so at this point, you can tell a little bit more information. So you roll to your side, so that's step 2. Now, of course, if you are hurt, and if you have your cell phone handy or something, this is the time to just call a family member if they're nearby, or to call 911, call an ambulance to come and help you. So that's very important if you are hurt, to do that right away, because if you stand up, you might pass out, and then you'll be in bigger trouble. All right, so now step number 3 is to push up to your hands and knees, okay? Push up to your hands and knees and take all the time you need, and see if you can now just crawl around a little bit on your hands and knees. Okay, and you're going to try to find your way to a chair. Okay, so come to a chair. Step number 3. Now step 4, place both arms on the chair and put one foot underneath you. Okay, so that's starting to get back up. Now number 5, push up, turn, and sit on the chair. Okay? and just sit there. Now, if you have options, if you have several chairs to choose from or a couch or something, choose the most stable chair you have, of course. If there's something like this, it's a little bit more flimsy.
There's no arm rails
No
here,
arm
so
rails.
just fall over again. So.
Yeah, this may not be your first choice. If it's your only choice, okay, but you know, if you have a big cushy armchair, that would be much better. So now, step 5, just sit in the chair, and then step 6, just relax and take some deep breaths. And just assess your situation once again, check how you're feeling, and this is a point when you want to reach out to somebody as well.
Yeah, really important after you have a fall, even if you aren't injured, even if you don't think it's a big deal, it's really important. I think a lot of people, there's some shame, some pride involved with it, maybe you just feel like it's silly, but really important just to let people around you know, whether it's your family members, someone you live with, and then follow up with a provider, because they can help you figure out why this might have happened and offer you some other resources to make sure things like this don't happen as frequently, and if they do, again, you're prepared and you've got your plan for different levels of falls.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's step 7, is just now take some action. You have to change something. After you've had one fall, you're now twice as likely that you're going to have another one, okay? So this is something that actually gets worse, not better. And yes, you want to see if you can find some help. Maybe you need to take some more exercise classes. Maybe you need to clear out that rug that you tripped on. Maybe you need to assess your home situation or your medications or something like that. So really look to some professionals and try to get some help. We've put together a whole 3 weeks to Better Balance course that will help you with that, showing you everything from fall prevention and safety, showing you how to improve your strength and also how to improve your balance and prevent falls. So that's a resource you can check as well. So we hope that this was helpful, and if you have had a close call, maybe you haven't had a full fall, but you've come really close to it, this is a perfect time to start practicing and prevention. Alright, so if you would like to see more videos, if you want to keep in touch, just hit the subscribe button right up here. And if you wanted to get this book or any other products, you can click this button right over here. And we hope to see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'm Nate.
I'm Mikey.
And until next time, stay balanced, my friends.